The Legacy of Goku era is a very untouched timeline in DBZ, mostly because aside from the movie, no one knows what else happened during Goku Jr.'s lifetime. Dragon Ball Centuries changes this with a story set 100 years from the last sighting of Goku. It follows the story of Goku Jr. after the Legacy of Goku movie, and for a good 100 years there has been no outstanding threat to the Earth, which means Goku Jr. has had a pretty normal life. Aside from being the grandson of Pan and the great-grandson of Goku, Goku Jr. goes to school, so everything is as normal as it can get for him. The story begins in Hercule City while Goku Jr. is at school, and this is a really nice touch by the author. This girl comes up to Goku Jr. and asks, "Have you seen the new movie, Battle of Gods?" So not only are there references to Dragon Ball 100 years ago, but now Goku has a date to go watch Battle of Gods. If you remember the Legacy of Goku movie, Goku Jr. was not the most popular guy in the world. Although he's the grandson of Hercule, that didn't matter. However, after going up against Vegeta Jr. in the finals of the World Martial Arts Tournament, Goku naturally has become very cool. While he's sitting in class, all of a sudden he senses not just one, but a cluster of strange energy levels heading towards the Earth. This would be the first time Goku Jr. has ever sensed something like this, because up until now, the strongest person he ever fought was Vegeta Jr. back in the tournament. 3 hours later, the mother of all spaceships enters the Earth's atmosphere, and every character that is still alive that we know can sense it. Master Roshi, Vegeta Jr. and Dende, these are the only characters outside of Goku's family that are still around 100 years later. The ship lands, and the captain of all these guys is another Saiyan, and the reason that he is on Earth is because he's looking for the Dragon Balls, something that hasn't happened in over 100 years, because when Goku left, he took the Dragon Balls with him, but now they're back, and Goku Jr.'s house is home to the 4-starred ball. So straight away, because of Pan, this Saiyan is able to sense her energy, and from there he knows exactly what he needs to do. He barges into Pan's house and says two very important things. The first thing he says is that he'll be taking the Dragon Ball from her, and the second is that he wants Pan dead. And like any honest Saiyan, he goes through with it. Pan, the granddaughter of Goku, has just been killed by this random Saiyan who has just come to Earth. Straight away, it cuts to Goku Jr. and he knows that something has happened. He's out with that girl from earlier having a really good time, but similar to what Goku would do, as soon as he senses something's wrong, he calls for the Nimbus and just ditches. When he gets there, he sees Pan lying on the ground, and as you would expect, Goku Jr. is in a state of complete shock, but not for very long. The same guy who killed Pan blasts Goku Jr. from behind, and just like that, he's knocked out and assumed to be dead. By the time Goku Jr. wakes up, the entire city is destroyed in front of him. This is where he starts becoming a lot more like Goku. He realizes what the death of Pan means, and so he buries her and swears that no matter what, he will bring her back. From here on out, this is Goku Jr.'s new design, and this is why they call him Goku. The inevitable story that is being told with him is that he will grow up into the same kind of person that Goku was. Of course, they have very different lifestyles, but the foundation is there. The story continues with Goku Jr. getting more and more powerful, and you can just see that as he's looking out for the Dragon Balls and hunting down the men who killed Pan, there is a lot of Goku in him, but at the same time, 100 years later, a few things have changed. His will to fight being 1/16th Saiyan, it's not going to be the same as what Goku's was. No one can ever really replicate Goku's character and have it be 100%. Goku Jr. though, as this story continues, will be the closest thing to it. Anyway, that was a little bit of Dragon Ball Centuries 100 years after Goku. The creator of this story is Caroline. I'm going to be leaving links to check this out if you're interested in the full story. But yeah, what do you think of Goku Jr.? I don't hear many people talking about him, but if Dragon Ball Super continued after GT instead of the Buu saga, Goku Jr. would eventually be a lot of the main focus, and maybe one day he will. But I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next Dragon Ball video.